wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Green Bay Packers. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over their last 10. His counterpart on the Packers sideline, Matt LaFleur. These guys ready to see how they stack up against a fellow Super Bowl contender. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Lambeau. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
That's complete to Dobbs. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were strong last week, CD, and that win over New England.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And they'll stop it after a gain of a couple to the 33. Look at this Baltimore defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready?
Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
Okay, right?
That's good for a Packers first down.
Ready? Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 48-yard line.
Let's go now.
Play action this time with Love. That's complete to Chisholm. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long.
Ready, go. Black.
To throw now. Here's Love. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking up a 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Inside handoff, Henry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his 1st catch, and it's good for a 1st down.
First down.
Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
2 yards on
the numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 23 carries, 118 yards.
And they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
Well, following the play here, now we've got an injury. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Play action. It's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for dealing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango. The Ravens at 12-3 now on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late, winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here, and if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason, and we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
We're scoreless after one. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Jackson to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Williams being motioned left. Love looking to throw it. To the sideline and incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Ravens, they'll take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. That's a good hard running there as he pushes his way forward for about 5.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
Throw caught by Flowers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
First carry now for Justice Hill. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a first and goal.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Now it's Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Green Bay's offense ready to go again.
Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
2nd down and 3.
Here we go, set.
Love.
Got Dobbs over the middle.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jacobs going to try the middle. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake, Love.
Throw caught by Musgrave.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Packers first down.
Go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Packers first down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the
60 red.
34-yard line.
60 red.
Now Love. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete.
And he'll get this forward only for about a yard as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready? Here we go.
Love now.
Short throw to Musgrave.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Here we go. Clock.
Love fires that quickly outside.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Packers first down.
Throwing. Love.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
On the play. And the Baltimore first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, and he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Jackson going to keep it.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this down to the 47-yard line.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Hope you're all having a very happy holiday season as we run through these final few games of the calendar year 2025. Here are the highlights. Our journey through the NFL starts now, and it begins at Arrowhead. The Chiefs at home to take on the Broncos in the AFC West. And it's Isaiah Pacheco. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. From there, we check out another big late-season game, playoff implications here. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll find an opening, and he's gone 20 yards on the touchdown. The Lions win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders taking on the Cowboys. And it's Dak Prescott. Drops back, doesn't like what he sees, decides to tuck it and run, and he can do this, and he does it. The Cowboys win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. Meanwhile, in our game, just 1 touchdown in the first half, 10-0 your score, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Up. Is our scores. We get started again on EA Sports.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Jackson. Well, looking deep here for Flowers.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The Ravens send their punter out now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. Well, boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up second.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Ready.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Love. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers set to take over once more.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now it's Jackson. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Henry up the middle. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
6-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Again, it's Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Jackson now. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Tyler Luke on for the Ravens field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they're able to build on things here with a field goal. But, you know, the question is how much longer can they really rely on their defense to pitch a shutout? That's a great question because, you know, the guys on the other sideline are saying, give us the ball. We want another shot at this. So, yes, tight game. He'll take the 3. In this game, it's far from over. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. Now he's loose at the 40. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a hole. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
31-yard line.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Completed out left to Dobbs. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Ready, ready.
Here's Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Final minute now in the 3rd quarter.
Here we go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw now. Here's Love. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 13-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Jackson. And there's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. And that last throw is going to keep him climbing that all-time passing yards leaderboard as he crosses the 25,000-yard mark now for his career. He just recently passed Bart Starr. Next up for him, Bob Greasy. That's 2 Hall of Famers, 2 Super Bowl winners, multiple Super Bowl winners. So he's getting up with the legends now. Congratulations. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Again to Henry. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there, and make the stop.
Now a 2nd and 10.
To throw is Jackson. There's that man again. It's complete. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
56 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. 2nd down, they go again with Henry.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscle all over the field and getting pushed down.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. They'll run straight ahead with Hill. And he gets him a little bit closer. Takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. 3rd and goal, Jackson. Hard throw, incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Now Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Ravens are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 23.
60 reps. Bang. Punt.
Throwing to start the drive. Love.
That's complete to Chisholm.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw. Love. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
2nd and 10.
leads to 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
On the ball.
The offense on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. To the air again, Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 20-yard line.
That's another Packers 1st down.
Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Love completes it again to Dobbs. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
And the Packers.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got Dobbs over the middle. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Love. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Efton Chisholm with his 1st career NFL touchdown. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. McManus's point after is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Derrick Henry. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 119 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry. That's career touchdown number 131, and it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list. And the Ravens get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. On his loop for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance.
Tyler Luke to for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 45. White.
Here's Love. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Love. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Here we
Marlon
go.
Humphrey
Back.
on the coverage.
Yellow. Set.
Now Love. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Packers. 1st down.
Love looking to throw it.
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
Going back to Love. That's complete to Dobbs. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 23.
And the Packers 1st down.
Check. Pink.
And at 50 seconds left, he'll spike it to stop the clock.
Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hunt.
Throwing. Love. To the left side, there's the tight end Musgrave.
On the ball.
We're now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Here's Love.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Evades the tackler, and now some space.
He's on his way.
And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
36 yards. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere, the most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task. Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser focus and getting the victory. So for Baltimore,
they run their record to 13-3 now on the year.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
$220.11. That is impeccable from Oh, we still wild card. Wild card. I have a better record than fucking Buffalo, man.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Yeah, Terry could miss the next. Lamar Jackson could miss the next game and still finish on top. Yeah, he's reached 5,000 yards. There's a lot of imperfection. It's no number one perfection for me.
I can feel this fire been up a little while, and when check the wire, sure enough it's flying. Try to stop it, but I can't. It's calling my name.
Yeah, it's 200 about 60 yards over this ball. Okay, it's not number one in Russia. Yeah. That's amazing. I think he's number one in touchdowns too. guys, number one. He just has 150 yards of that chase. Nice. He's going to finish third. I don't see him catching chase. He's going to finish third, and I don't finish first. That's the game should be in the running for MVP now. There's Henry. One more game. I believe that. I'm doing all time. That's the thing. So let the player schedule. The player system mixed up. You have to play Texas. You play Texas and win. You go to the division and play Buffalo. You beat Buffalo. You go to the championship. You win. You go into the Chicago. So I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games left to end the season. 1, 2, 3, 5. If we win this game, we have 2. We lose, we have 2. There's no ticket. I'm playing on 4. If I win, 0. If I lose, 4. Not like my victory. I don't see myself losing like 4.